Hello, twin flames. I'm just cleansing the energy real quick. Just getting ready to do some live readings here. Doing an energy update for the twin flame energy. Okay. Okay, twin flames, divine counterparts, divine feminine, divine masculine. Let's get an energy update, please. Okay, already by the way I'm shuffling these cards, y'all energy is like all over the place. Let's see. Okay. Hello for the people that are just joining. Go ahead and shuffle these cards real quick. We're going to just get some updates on the divine masculine and divine feminine energy. A twin flame energy update. Hello. Hey, yo. Alrighty. Let's go. Let's cut the deck. Bottom of the deck, Emperor reverse. Bottom of the deck is Emperor reverse. Okay. Hold on. Hi. Okay, so when I do my lives, what I do is my lives are collective readings, but I do offer personal readings as well. So if you do want a personal reading with me, go over to the link in my bio on my website, and you can book a reading with me there. Okay. So back to what we're talking about. The Emperor, which is the divine masculine, the Emperor is reverse. So right now, Emperor reverse at the bottom of the deck. Let's just start with the divine masculine energy. What this is basically saying is that the divine masculine is not in his Emperor energy. He is the Emperor, but he's not embodying the Emperor energy the same way that the divine feminine is embodying her Empress energy. He's not really in his power right now. He's running away from his power. You see how his back is turned? He's turning away from his divinity. He's turning away from his power. He's turning away from his purpose. He's turning away from his higher self. He is. And the reason as to why he's so, you see with this sword here, he's on the defense. He's so guarded. Because he's still dealing with some type of internal energy that he is avoiding. With what he's doing, what the divine masculine is doing, the divine masculine is running away from himself. He's turning away from his growth, from himself, which is why he's turning away from you. So that's why he's in this energy. Yes, divine masculine is really not in his power right now. So let's get a little bit more insight on that. Now the divine feminine, you are here in your independent energy. You're very, very independent. You are very releasing self-reliant. Yes. You are at this point now where you are at this point now in your life where can't nobody control you. Nobody can control you. Nobody can try to get you to do whatever you want to do. No one can try to get you to... No one is going to dictate your moves. No one is going to dictate your life. You are in control of your own life. You're in this very independent energy. You're releasing that codependency, and you're really stepping into and really embodying this independent energy. You are reliant on yourself. Everything that you've been wanting, all of the love and nurture that you've been seeking, you've been giving it to yourself. You've become everything for yourself. You've become your own best friend, your own big sister, your own... This is for Twin Flame Collective, okay? Divine Feminine. You have become your own best friend, your own big sister, your own mother. Even happy belated Mother's Day to you, because you are a mother to your inner child. You have become your own therapist. You have become your own lover. You have become everything for yourself. For so long, you used to search outside of yourself externally for people to help you, but now you've been giving that all to yourself, and you've been taking your power back, and it feels good. It feels really good, because it's taken you so long for you to get into this energy. Thank you so much, Brooke. It's been taking you so long for you to get into this energy, but now that you're in this energy, stay in this energy. Stay in this energy. Stay in your independent energy. Because what this is doing is it's raising your vibration and it's having you magnetic to everything that's coming towards you. What else? Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so if you would like to donate, my Cash App is $queenstp. My Cash App is $queenstp. I would try to put it in the comments. I would try to put this in the comments real quick. How do I do this? Oh, got it. So yes, if you would like to donate to my Cash App, I would lovely appreciate that. My Cash App is queenstp. $queenstp. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And for anybody that was asking about if you want a personal reading, because whenever I get on my lives, these are collective energies. It's a collective reading. But I do offer personal readings. And if you want a personal reading, you can go ahead and grab one. Head over to the link in my bio. And you can, the link in my bio, you'll be able to book from there. Hold on. The shirt's all sweaty. Okay, let me put some clothes on before TikTok trying to, cancel my live for violation. Anyway. Okay, let's go. What else is going on for the Twin Flame Collective? Can I get some updates on the Twin Flame Collective, please? Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much. I'm hearing right now we gotta relax. And we got to slow down. I understand, seasons are changing. We're, entering into like late spring, going into like the early summer. And a lot of times when we get into that warmer energy, a lot of us, our energy kicks up. So we have a lot more energy. We want to move around more, but we got to remember to not move too fast, to slow down and to relax more. Because if we move so quick and we move so fast, we can kind of, you know what happens when you're driving too fast and you're rushing, and then all of a sudden somebody's braking in front of you and I got to swerve out of the way. You don't want that to happen with your life right now. So really slow down and relax. Try to just take some deep breaths and relax. Your energy is very, very anxious. There's a lot of anxious energy around right now. We got to make sure that we are taking deep breaths. We are breathing. We are grounding ourselves. Because we want to be able to transition into this energy smoothly without allowing this energy to just take us off. Because we want to be able to ride the wave, not allow the current to take us, to just propel us forward. We don't want to be sucked away by the current. We want to be able to ride the wave. Okay, let's see. Can I get some more cards, please? What else is going on? Okay, I'll take that. Need more facts on what? Okay, 1 second. What else do you need? More information on okay. What do you mean by this? What do you mean by this, Spirit? Is this actual research or is this... Oh, okay. So the research card came out. Need more info. Although there's a book and everything on the image, what this is saying is internal research, tuning within. What we must do right now is tune within. What's going to help us bring the balance between our feminine and masculine energies is for us to tune within, to get in tune with what we're feeling inside. When we spend that time in solitude and get those intuitive downloads, we will have more information. We will have more clarity about what to do next and about where we are. A lot of people are still in separation right now. You're still at a distance, but you are yearning for each other. You are missing each other. And as you kind of separated and went your own separate ways, you will come back together. But right now you're still in this separation phase, because there's forgiveness that needs to be taking place. There needs to be forgiveness on all parts. Forgiveness on your part for what you have done, but also really I feel that this is forgiveness on everyone's part, okay? This is for you to forgive yourself and you to forgive your person for what they have done. If you still feel in your heart that you are unable to forgive them for what they have done to you, this is what's prolonging your separation. This is what's keeping you apart, is because you refuse to forgive. Remember that forgiveness is not for the other person, but forgiveness is for you to be set free. Listen, you do not have to be okay with everything that happened. You can be like, you know what, that really hurt me. What you did hurt me. You ghosting me, you ignoring me, you brushing my feelings aside, that really hurt me. But I forgive you. But I forgive you. And also, remember that when we are to forgive someone, forgive ourselves, forgive the other person, it's okay if you are unable to forgive somebody in your own strength. That's what we have God for. Surrender. Ask God to help you, to give you the strength to forgive someone that you are having trouble forgiving. And if you feel as if they cannot forgive you, or they are having trouble forgiving you, once again, pray. Prayer is powerful. Pray that your person forgives themselves and that your person forgives you for what you have done. You want the forgiveness? You have to give yourself grace. You have to give them grace. The same way that when we make mistakes, God gives us grace. The fact that we are living here right now and you're hearing me talk, no matter how many mistakes we made, the fact that we are still here is because God gives us grace. That's true unconditional love. And when we can give that unconditional love to ourselves and to our counterpart, we are showing God that we can love unconditionally, because the twin flame journey is about experiencing divine source love through another human being and really embodying true unconditional love. I mean, think of it this way. Your parents have hurt you, right? But you still love them unconditionally, don't you? The same way with your counterpart. Yes, they have hurt you, but you can still love them unconditionally. Because if you truly want to be with them, as you go throughout your life and go within these marriages, these relationships, there's going to be things that are going to happen that you're going to have to forgive them for again. And if you're having trouble forgiving them now, what's going to happen when you get into a relationship with them? You can't even move to the next step of being in a relationship with them until you learn how to forgive them now. If you don't learn how to, if you're not willing to forgive, you cannot move to the next phase. You cannot move to the next chapter. I'm sorry to say this, but forgiveness is very, very important. Also use your empathy. Put yourself in their shoes and thinking, if they were in this position, would I make the same decision? And even if you wouldn't have made the same decision, you understand that you are not them and they are their own person and they made their own decisions that is best for them. But you can still forgive them and love them unconditionally. You are here to love them unconditionally. The other partners that they are with, if they chose someone else, those people don't love them unconditionally. Those people love them conditionally. They love what they can do for them. They love what they get from them. But you, divine feminine, you don't want anything from them. You don't want any money from them. You don't want any of that from them. You just want their presence, right? Sorry, y'all. Alrighty. Let's see. Get more messages, please. Update on the divine counterparts energy, twin flame energy. Okay, too many cards, too many cards. Can I get an update on the energy, please? Someone now has a blocked throat chakra because someone here is like very much in their feelings. They're at a point where they are withdrawing themselves from people around them, and they are just kind of to themselves, kind of feeling like sorry for themselves, and just like in this energy of like this self-pity, because they're in regret of what they've done in the past and the hurt that they've caused. And it's at a point now where they're looking back at what they did, and they're disappointed in themselves for how they handled you in the past. And they're so disappointed in themselves that they're kind of mad at themselves. And because they're mad at themselves and they're upset with themselves, they're even finding difficulty forgiving themselves for what they've done. If you've been feeling this energy of, I'm finding it hard to forgive, you could be feeling their energy of them finding it hard to forgive themselves for what they did to you. They know that they need to come and speak to you. They know that they need to come make amends and make things right. But because they felt like they've done so much damage, they feel like, will you even hear me out? Will you even want to speak to me? Is this situation too far gone? That's all of the doubt that's creeping in. That's the doubt. The doubt is basically telling them, like the enemy is getting inside their ear, telling them like, oh, well, this person, they want nothing to do with you. They're not even going to listen to you. They're not even going to hear you out. And that's what's scaring them, because they're not listening to the right voice. They're listening to a voice that's telling them, well, don't even waste your time, because they're not even going to listen to you. They're not even going to do that. They got to get that enemy out of their ear. So here's how you can help your divine counterpart. You can help to pray for your counterpart. Pray that they have strong discernment so that they hear the right voice. You see, devil, get out of here, because you try not to get these messages out. Speak your truth. Speak your truth to yourself. Speak your truth to yourself. Devil, get out of here. So still feel that energy here. Come on, hold on, y'all. Hold on. You finna get out. You finna get out. You finna get out of here. You finna get out. Thank you, Divine Holy Mother. Thank you, Divine Holy Father. Thank you so much for this white aura of anointing and protection. Thank you for this golden aura of anointing and protection. Thank you so much for connecting to my highest white light. Please protect me. Please protect this energy. Please protect everyone else around me. Please put an aura of protection around us, please. Thank you. Thank you. It's a war we in all the time. It's a spiritual war. They don't want to get these messages out. We're going to get them out, though. We're going to get them out. Alrighty. Set that there. So yes, the reason as to why they are continuing to hold themselves back, is because the enemy is too busy getting in their ear, telling them that it's a lost cause, that you want nothing to do with them, that you're not going to hear them out, that you're not going to speak to them, that you're going to reject them and everything. So because they're allowing the enemy to get inside their ear, that's what's holding them back. And that's why you have to pray. You have to pray for your divine counterpart. Pray that they have discernment. Pray that they are covered with the blood of Yahshua. Pray that they have the full armor of God on. Pray for them every single day. Pray for them as much as you pray for yourself, because they need it. Okay? Prayer is powerful. Prayer is very powerful. So when you pray for them so that they can hear God's voice, and that they can eliminate and recognize the voice of the enemy, recognize the voice of doubt, because the enemy is coming here to steal, kill, and destroy. The enemy is the author of confusion. It's like on one end, they're hearing, yes, go ahead, reach out to them, talk to them. But in another ear, they want nothing to do with you, all this. Pray for your divine counterpart so that they eliminate the voice of the enemy and that they discern God's voice. That's what you need to do. That's what's happening. The enemy is constantly getting in their ear. And because the enemy knows that the divine masculines are very much in this matrix, very much in their ego, they're going ahead and doing all of this to feed their ego, to try to, what they're saying is going to make them, they're afraid of their ego getting bruised. They're afraid of them coming towards you and getting rejected, because that's going to bruise their ego. So they know that if they say things that are going to make them feel like, oh, well, this is going to hurt your ego, they're going to run from it. That's exactly what the enemy wants. That's what the enemy wants them to do. So how you can help them is you have to continue to stay grounded in yourself, knowing that I have forgiven you. I will listen to you. I will hear you out. I will give you the love that you need. I will give you the love that I will give you that. Because when you are constantly telling that to yourself within your soul, you all share the same soul. They will feel this. You have to be grounded in it. This is why the meditation is very important. This is why you tuning within and affirming that to yourself within your spirit, it's going to shift within their spirit, because they're going to be grounded and they're going to feel like, you know what? I'm going to allow my faith to be stronger than my fear. And what's going to happen is that you two coming together is going to help the community. You're going to help others. You're going to be a living testimony of how you followed your intuition. You stayed in faith, even though things may have looked differently, even though things may not have looked like it was going to work out in your favor. You still continue to hold on. You still continue to have faith. And this is what's going to be a huge change and help within the community, because when twins come together, their lights become a brighter light, and the two will set the world on fire in a good way, right? Two was better than one. And when they see two people that stayed in faith coming together, and at that point, that's when you know these twin flames comes together so that God can show you who's God. And when God is showing you who's God, and you are that living testimony, you are that example for other people. Now, other people are going to have more faith within themselves. Other people are going to have more faith in these type of soul connections, because it's not easy. It wasn't supposed to be easy, but it was always going to be worth it. It's like you're joining together, helping hands, helping each other, helping to lift each other up. And you see how they have their hands on this tree? Trees represent life, represents the tree of life. So as you two come together, you are adding more life to the world. You're brightening up this world. You're bringing more love and light into this world. The second coming is a wave of love. The second coming is a wave of love. And you already know that your divine masculine is watching you. They're like your secret admirer. They're watching you from afar. You don't necessarily see them doing it. You don't necessarily see their notifications, but they're watching you heavily. It's like they've gotten obsessed with watching you, gotten obsessed with seeing what you're up to, gotten obsessed with seeing what you're doing, gotten obsessed with seeing what you're going to do next. Because seeing that gives them a sense of comfort. Even though they have not come forward yet, seeing you in your essence gives them this comfort. But they also have to come out of the shadows and stop being the secret admirer and just come to you in person. You've graduated, you've leveled up. You've leveled up your energy. You've graduated from this old phase and you're now entering into this brand new phase. But you know how, like, when you graduate, like let's say you graduate from high school and you're getting ready to go out to college, how even though when you graduate, you're no longer a high school student, you're a college student. And even though you don't feel like a college student until you actually go to campus and take your courses and all of that stuff, live in the dorms, you may not feel like it yet, but there's kind of like this in-between period where you feel like this old phase is gone. A new phase is getting ready to begin. Now I'm just in the in-between. You're in the in-between. So this is your time to celebrate. You know how when you graduate, you have like a graduation party, or for my black people, we have a trunk party. A trunk party, for if you don't know what that is, it's a going away to college party. So you tend to have like a graduation party, you tend to have that like right after you graduate. But a trunk party is where, you invite a bunch of family over. Okay, a trunk party is kind of like the same thing as like how when you have a baby shower and they come bring you gifts for the baby. It's similar to that. You have a party and your family and friends come and give you donations for you going off to school, right? It's a celebration, right? So this is the energy that we are in right now. It's your time to celebrate, to have fun, to just know that I did so much work to get to where I am now. And before I get to this new phase, let me take a break. Let me take the summer off. Let me take a break. Let me have fun. Let me enjoy myself. Let me enjoy my life, because this next phase of my life is going to be in higher demand. It's going to require more of me, require more of my energy, require a different version of me. So let me go ahead and get this this out of my system. And I also got to celebrate because I deserve to celebrate for how much work I've just got. All this work I just put in, everything I just put into myself to graduate. I deserve to celebrate because I put in so much work on myself. You do. You've put in so much work. Now it's time for you to take a break and celebrate and enjoy yourself. Do some things that are fun. We've been so serious for so long. It's good for us to have a little fun, to relax as well. We have Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Empress, so you're definitely embodying your Empress energy, that yin, that divine feminine. You are very much divine feminine in your power, in your Empress energy. Yes, this is collective. This is collective energy. And the more that, listen, the more that you embody this feminine energy, the divine feminine energy, the Empress energy is more about being instead of doing. And this is why we say with that in between, like, you know, you graduating and going off to college, you know, you're just being, you're just like you're being, you're living, you're thriving, you're having a good time. And as you continue to just be and just be in your essence and your energy, the more that you are being, that's when movement comes. Movement is going to come towards you. There's going to be movement in this connection. Your person is going to be moving toward you. Because what's going to happen is, as you are embodying, really fully embodying this energy, it's going to radiate a different type of frequency within you. You're going to be vibrating at a different frequency. You're going to be attracting this, and your energy is vibrant. Your energy is more magnetic. Your energy is more attractive, and it's going to attract this person to you. They're going to have movement towards you. They're going to come around when you're enjoying your life and having a good time, not when you're sad and depressed and down. Because when you're sad, depressed, and down, you don't want them to come around and you throw that energy on them. You want to be able to deal with that energy first so that your energy is not weighing on them. So when you are just in this energy, movement comes towards you when you're having a good time. Let's see. Okay. What was going on? Okay, let's see. Which one should I go with first? Go with the two first. Okay. Now what happened is the Emperor card just came upright. Just flew upright. So the more that you continue to embody your Empress energy and you stay solid in that energy. Okay, this is what it is. This is what's happening. A lot of times what's happening with the divine feminine is that we get into our Empress energy. We get in this energy, but then what happens is we can kind of like revert back to those old patterns, revert back to those old ways. And then we get out of our full embodiment of that Empress energy. So it creates an imbalance. But when we are fully balanced in that Empress energy, the energy of nurture, of compassion, of energy, of empathy, of grace, of, I said nurture already, of self-love, self-confidence, being instead of doing. When we fully are balanced within this energy without the need to revert back to our old ways, this is going to help the divine masculine to step into his Emperor energy. So where the Emperor energy is more about action. Oh, they're really calling for you to just be, for you to just sit in your essence, and for you to be, so that it's your divine masculine's turn to take action. But what's been happening is that you've been being, but you've been also stepping into your Emperor energy, taking action, and they're kind of just in the background like, well, what am I supposed to do? So what you got to do is to help the balance of the Empress and the Emperor. Divine feminine, be in your Empress energy. Just be. Allow the divine masculine to take action. You sit back on your throne. You're just being. And in their Emperor energy, they will move towards you, moving towards their Empress. And them coming towards you is going to be serendipitous. You're going to feel like this is a wish fulfillment. A wish fulfillment. This is going to be the blessing that you have been wanting, the blessing that you have been wanting for so long. And what's happening here is that stay optimistic, stay positive about this. It's so close. It's like you can almost taste it. You feel it. You feel it so close right now. You feel it's closer than it's ever been, because it is closer than it's ever been. And it's saying, like, when they come in, the serendipity, you're going to be on cloud 9. You're going to be so much happier, and you're going to realize how there's going to be a huge shift in your energy when they come back. It's like you're going to have this light come back to you. Like, you're going to have this glow to you. Like, you're already glowing now. You're already glowing now. But then when this comes in, it's like people are going to be like, oh my gosh, where is this glow coming from, girl? I just feel good. You know what I'm saying? This is what you need. Okay, you know what you also need is, and the thing is, what's going to happen is when everything works out for you, you're actually going to laugh. You're going to really be humorous about this. You're actually going to laugh, and it's like, wow, all of that stressing for nothing because it happened anyway. You're going to really laugh at how everything really works out in your favor. Like, I can honestly see like a person reaching out and then you getting that message and you kind of chuckling like, I knew you was going to come back. I knew it. Or them showing up at your door and you're kind of like, I can't even be mad at you because look, this is what I wanted. You're going to kind of laugh at it because you realize that it's no use of holding on to the pain anymore. No use of holding on to the stress of the past anymore. You're going to, like, you know, life is way too short. Find the humor in it. Find the humor in it. Like, laugh stuff off. Like, you know, like it's like, man, it's all right. Your ass took too long. It's okay. Laugh stuff off. That's what's going to add more. That's what's going to add light to the situation. There's an apology coming. Definitely, that when they come towards you, they will be apologizing. They will be asking for your forgiveness. They will be seeking redemption. Seeking redemption as if, let's make amends for the past. Let's forgive the past. Let's acknowledge it. And let's decide together to move forward. How will we move forward? But they will apologize to you. They will apologize. I see some of these masculines have actually, not all of them, but some of them. Some of these masculines have actually been praying about what's been going on. They've been praying about everything. Like they've been praying to God and asking God for forgiveness for what they did to you. Like I'm hearing them saying, like, Lord, please just allow her to hear me out and respond. And you know, whatever it is that they're saying, I can't say this verbatim, but they're basically praying to God, like they're repenting to God. They're repenting to God for what they did to you. And they're also asking for God to help with this situation and to soften your heart so that when they do come towards you, that you would be willing to accept their apology. They're praying that you accept their apology. They're praying that you hear them out. They're praying that you forgive them. So yes. Before we continue, if you would, okay, sorry, my back hurts. If you would like a personal reading with me, then go over to the link in my bio and you can book a reading with me there. Okay, so I do personals right here. This is just a full collective read. All right. And if you would like to donate to my Cashapp, if this message has been resonating with you and you would like to sow a seed and donate, my Cashapp is $Queen STP. $Queen STP. I'm going to drop it in here. $Queen STP. Yes. And if you would love to have a personal reading so that I can get more in tune with your personal energy, with your counterpart, please book a reading with me. Okay. Alrighty. What else is going on? And what were we just saying about being and just going with the flow? This is what you need to do right now, Divine Feminine. Go with the flow. Listen to your intuition and move throughout your day with less control but more flow. Move throughout your day with less control and more flow. It's like, you know, flow with the wind. As the wind blows, that's how you live. The more in tune you are with your spirit, the more in tune you are with your soul, the more you are allowing your intuition to guide you, the more you'll be exactly where you need to be. The more you'll be exactly where you need to be. So please just stay in tune with yourself. You going with the flow is what's going to liberate you. This freedom that you seek, the freedom that you seek is going to come when you are actually going with the flow and no longer trying to control every single aspect of life. Sometimes things are going to happen where it's beyond your control. You have to be able to just go with the flow when things happen. For example, let's say, for example, you are you're catching a flight. And you catch the flight, you get to the airport and everything, and somehow you end up missing your flight. You know, so now what happens is there's a delay, you got to wait, you got to catch a new flight to get to where you need to be. You're still going to get to your destination, but now instead of you getting there when you were originally supposed to get there, you getting there a little bit later. But you were just going with the flow. You're just very in tune with yourself. That's that sense of freedom. You're knowing that everything is always going to work out the way it's supposed to, when it's supposed to. And when you can go with the flow and not get so upset or frustrated when things don't go according to your favor, you will have a sense of peace. Because a lot of times we take away our own peace when we get frustrated when things don't go the way we want it to. Do not allow things that are beyond your control to frustrate you. Because at that point, we're allowing it to frustrate us. But when we could just breathe and stay calm and say, okay, let me just go with the flow. I'll be fine. You're in tune. You're liberated. Okay, that was a lot of cards, Spirit. I'm not going to take all that. Okay, yeah. Yes, this is collective. Okay, let's see. What else is going on with the divine? Masculine, divine, feminine, collective. It was a lot of cards. That was like 16 cards that just flew out. I'm not going to take that. I'm going to just reshuffle this real quick. Cut this deck again. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna hopefully if this live saves, I'm gonna add it to my YouTube channel. All of my social media is Terriann Belle. Okay. So I'm gonna post. I usually post these lives on YouTube. Okay. So if I know people gotta go. So if you do miss it, you'll be able to catch the end of it on YouTube. Okay. Yep, I knew this was trying to come out. Okay, you're also getting out of this scarcity mindset of feeling as if you were not enough. In the past, you may have felt that because in the past, you felt that because you were not chosen, you were not selected, you felt as if, does this mean I'm not enough? You are more than enough. You are more than enough. And you're finally changing the narrative of how you view yourself. You're now viewing yourself as more than enough, of worthy, of deserving of all of this love, of everything that you want. You're no longer seeing your life with lack, but you're seeing your life now as you always have everything you need. You always have everything you need because the universe supplies all of your needs. You always have everything you need. And when you're moving out of that scarcity mindset and into a state of gratitude. A gratitude mindset is appreciating everything that you have. It doesn't matter how big or how small it looks. It doesn't matter if you have a $10,000 in your bank account or if you have $10 in your bank account. You are still grateful for what you have. And the gratitude is what sets you at the vibration to achieve everything more that you want. That's why gratitude is so important. Hello. Okay, that's a lot too. What else is next? Let's see. Let's get more messages, please. We enjoying this reading so far? Hope so. Yeah. Yeah. What does that say? I'm gonna just let this sit here for a second. Because if you ever doubted before that this person was, is this my twin flame or not? Right here, confirmation. This is your divine counterpart. Twin flame. One more time, just for that confirmation, just for that confirmation. Go ahead, take a screenshot of this if you want to. Go ahead and screenshot that, because yes, this is yours. This is your divine counterpart. This is your twin flame. You are on the twin flame journey. Everything that you are going through is not in vain. Everything you are going through is for a purpose. There we go. Transformation. What you're going through right now is you've gone through this massive transformation, and what's happened is you've been going through transformation after transformation. It's been small, it's been gradual, but you've really had a massive transformation with yourself where you have completely let go of that old version of yourself and you have fully stepped into this new version of you. And now from this moment forward, from this day forward, of you watching this reading, of you, the day that you are listening and hearing this reading, from this day forward, you are going to be embodying your greatest energy. And each day show up as your greatest energy. Refrain from moving back into those old patterns of how you did things in the past. No, move into the new energy. Do things that the new you was going to do. The new you. Because right now you're this butterfly. You've been the caterpillar. You've been in that cocoon for a long time, but now you are this butterfly. Now you are spreading your butterfly wings. Now you are energetically lighter. You are able to float. In order for you to float, you got to give up the shit that weighs you down. You're now this butterfly, this beautiful, beautiful butterfly. You may be seeing butterflies. If you see a butterfly, that's confirmation that you are on the right track. And what's helped you is because you've been so resilient. Oh yes. There have been so many spiritual attacks that you've gone through because of this whole journey with your divine counterpart. This twin flame journey is a transformation within itself. It's a transformation of the self. And you've gone through so much throughout your life. You've gone through so much throughout this. Ever since you met your twin flame, you've gone through so much since then. And everything that came after you, everything that came towards you was trying to take you down, was trying to take you out, was trying to get you to venture away. But you stayed the course. You've been resilient. Every single time something came after you, you kept going. You kept going. Your resilience is what got you to this point. You know, before a caterpillar becomes a butterfly, when they're in the cocoon, their body completely dismantles into a liquid goo. And it's like when you were in that liquid goo, it's like you still got to move forward, because it's like at that point you hit rock bottom. It's like when you hit rock bottom, the only way to go is up, and you push through. No matter how hard it was, you continue to push through. This is why this is your reward. Because it wasn't easy. It was not easy. It was so many things that came after you, and only the strongest survive. And let me tell you, we live in a world where we have, in this spiritual warfare that we are in this thing we call life, you have soldiers. You can always train a soldier, and sometimes you can have some strong soldiers, but then you have the elite. The elite are these people, the divine counterparts, the elite. You know what makes you elite? Is you are more than a soldier. You are a warrior. Warrior. Can I see that warrior card, please? You are a warrior. The warrior card will come out. You are a warrior. So you push through every single thing that you go through. You have a lot of things that come after you, but no matter what, you still stay standing strong. The thing is, when it's a war, the war is the strongest one on the team. So they're trying to take the strongest one out. That's why you always kept having so many things come after you, because they were trying to take the strongest. It's like, let's take the strongest down first, then we can get everybody else. But no, they couldn't take you out. Nope. Because you're a warrior. Know that and own it. Remember that this is just the phase. This is just the phase. This separation is just the phase. Phase is always in. Things are always temporary. Things may have been on hold for some reason. Some people are having, some counterparts were having, court issues, legalities. Some people were dealing with divorces. Some people were dealing with court orders. Some people were dealing with so many things that required, the intervention of law. And that is what was causing the holdup. So this is another reason as to why things have been on hold. Is because of the legalities. People have to tie up loose ends and everything. But they are remembering those moments that you had together. They are remembering, having flashbacks of, and just dreams or flashbacks or visions of your past life. Or just even within this lifetime, the moments that you spent together and how beautiful they were. Remembering that and realizing that what they got with you, they never had with anybody else. Yeah, some people can entertain them, but the energy that they felt with you they never felt that with anybody else. And they can find somebody else that has more money than you. They can find somebody else that is, that is super gorgeous or super handsome, but it's not you. Okay. You see? It's not you. It ain't you. And also, please do not feel threatened by anybody that you see them with, okay? If you see them with somebody else, don't feel threatened by them because they ain't you. It don't matter how handsome they are. It doesn't matter how cute they are, how pretty they are. It doesn't matter how much money they have. They're not you. Because what you have a heart of gold. You are a virtuous woman and you are worth more than rubies. You are priceless. They can't put a price on you. See, a lot of times what happens is when people are so stuck in the matrix, when they look for partners, they look at what looks good, what's going to complement them on the outside, instead of looking what's going to complement them on the inside. You will complement them on the inside because you will give them that love that they need. When they have that soul fulfillment, they will grow. They will continue to grow. Behind every strong man is a stronger woman. So remember that. They may look for things that complement their outer appearance, but it's not really complementing their soul though. And eventually they're going to realize that this is not what I want. Eventually they're going to realize that this is satisfaction. This is not fulfillment. I need to go seek fulfillment. Oh, I love you. Thank you. You are manifesting this into your life. You have the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. You have that healing touch. You touch people's lives. You touched your divine counterpart's life. Their life has been forever changed ever since you came into it. So really recognize the power that you hold within you. And don't you ever, 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 ever sleep on your power. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Let's see. So what may happen when you both come in contact with each other, they may want to spend some time with you and they may want to have a little courting, a little date night with you. Please, please, please. You probably already know what I'm going to say. Take things slow. Please refrain from any type of intercourse when y'all first come back in contact. Please refrain from that. Please. Please. They have to work for it. And you have to protect your energy and allow them to earn that. Okay? But because listen, because I know some of y'all thinking right now, oh, good. No. This is how you are going to, let me tell you something, baby. This is how you are going to grow. This is how, let me tell you, the Empress ain't going to just do that on the first night. The Empress ain't going to just do it so easily. You an Empress, right? You an Empress? So be an Empress and understand that if they want to do anything with you, They need to put a ring on your finger, right? Because you are an empress. Please, 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 please stay in your empress energy. Don't give it to them. Just, I'm not saying that you can't do it at all. I'm not saying that y'all cannot do it, because of course it's going to happen eventually, but make them earn it. Make them they are not entitled to your body. And listen, I understand it's not even about them, it's about you. It's about you really want to do this. I get it, baby. I get it. That sexual attention is I get it, baby. But listen, baby, you have to refrain. You have to have some self-control, okay? Because this is what's going to help your relationship go the proper way, in the proper direction that it needs to. Because at this point, when you are not giving it up so quickly, you all have more opportunities for you to actually like get to know each other a whole lot more, and actually get a chance to really like enjoy each other's company, know each other more. Because now you have to find different ways to bond. You have to find different ways to bond, because if we ain't bonding that way, we got to bond the right way, right? Because, and this is about age of Aquarius, entering into the new earth. We have to restructure what it means to make love, because the age of Pisces, these curses that they've been putting into this collective, they've been making it like sex is no longer sacred anymore because of how people have viewed it in the past, right? But the way that we can sit here and go into the new earth and lead by example is to say, you know what? Yes, I love this person so much, but we waited. We waited a while. And I guarantee you, when you wait, it's going to be so amazing. Okay? So yes, if you have any type of date night, just keep it casual. No type of sexual activity of any kind. Okay? Now, it don't mean that y'all can't, cuddle and snuggle up with each other. Y'all can do that. Y'all can go ahead and do that, but have self-control of where that's it. What's that, like off of Diary of a Mad Black Woman, when Helen was with not Charles, but Helen was with Orlando, the new boyfriend. And Orlando, he had this beautiful date night with her. He had the candles, he had the wine, he had the dinner. And then he told her, he's like, I'm in love with you, Helen. And he told her why he's in love with her. And then that night they slept on the couch and she fell asleep into his arms. And she said, even though we both wanted to make love, we realized he gave me something better. He gave me intimacy. Right? That's it. It's so much better. It's so much better. All right. Let's see. Oh, y'all gonna like this next card. Y'all gonna like this next card. Y'all really gonna. Y'all want to see it? Of course you do. You see that? So let me just give y'all this confirmation that this is your divine counterpart. You have the divine counterpart. You have union. You have empress. Let me find the other dude. And then you have emperor. This right here is quadruple confirmation that you are on this twin flame journey, that this is your twin flame. Right then and there. Entering union. And I also think what's going to come with this union is y'all are going to have some fun. Y'all are probably going to take a vacation together, probably plan a trip together, probably go spend some time with each other, just to kind of maybe just you both want to just get away from where you are, just to spend time with each other. Maybe this is what this courting is going to be about. You taking time to just get away and just have fun, take a vacation, relax. Because you both deserve this. You both deserve this. Out of all of this time you've been apart, you deserve to spend some time with each other. And God's going to make up for that lost time. So if they offer to take you on a trip or take you somewhere and say, hey, I would take it. I would definitely take it. Also remember this, just because they're taking you on a trip doesn't mean that you are obligated nor entitled to give them anything. Meaning your body. Right? That's how you hold those boundaries. What you're doing here is you are birthing a new version of yourself. You both coming into union This is going to birth a new version of yourself, a new version of them. And this is going to birth a new phase of this connection that you all share. Also, for some of you, to my ladies, if you're in a very fertile time, a lot of you are very fertile right now. And if you are willing and open to have children right now, there's children on the way. But if you're not really open to have children right now, then please take some type of precautions to avoid that, okay? Alrighty, let's see what else is going on. What's been helping you is because you've been prioritizing yourself. You've been prioritizing your own self-care, your own self-love, your own self-worth. You've been prioritizing yourself, which has been, that's where this independent energy is coming from. Because you've been prioritizing you, now you are in this energy where someone else wants to prioritize you as well. Because in the past, you kind of were making them your priority. Well, you were faithfully watching their stuff every single day, waiting for them to reach out to you, hoping that they would reach out to you. But now you're just like, okay, you'll come when you come. I'm prioritizing myself. I'm prioritizing myself right now and making sure that I'm straight, making sure that I'm healed, making sure that I'm loving myself. Because that's all I can do right now in the meantime is prioritize myself. Continue to do that. Continue to do that. And you know what? Before this happens, take yourself out on a date, baby. Take yourself out on a date. This also means take yourself on your own, like, solo vacation. You know what I'm saying? Take yourself out and do something fun. A solo vacation. Taking yourself out on a date. Dating yourself. Loving yourself. Right? It's something that you need. You got to start enjoying your own company before you can share that with somebody else. Alrighty. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Too many cards. Too many cards. Okay, well, I'm shuffling these cards. We'll drop this real quick. Alrighty, y'all. So I'm going ahead and shuffling. I'm going to do some oracle cards now. So I'm shuffling these cards. If you would like to donate to my Cash App, if this reading has resonated with you, would appreciate. Something is better than nothing. Appreciate it so much. Just drop my Cash App. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, then you can book a personal reading with me on my website. On my website. Do I write music? I don't write music. I do write poetry, though. Poetry is kind of music. Well, music is kind of like poetry. But, no. Alrighty. Let's see what your angels want you to know. Let's see what your angels want you to know. She's like, you write poetry, me too. Yeah, I actually just posted a poem on my page just like yesterday. It's called When to Walk Away. I had wrote that back in like 2020, and I recorded it, filmed it all in 2020. I basically just kind of reposted it. So yeah, if you want to go hear my poem, go check that out. Okay, come here, card. Okay. I keep getting this message. The God box. Okay, the God box. So what this is basically saying is they want you, what your angels want you to do is they want you to find some type of way for you to help release your worries and your burdens and to help you surrender. So any worries that you have, any type of worries that you have, what they want you to do is to get yourself a jar, like a mason jar or something like that, and title it God box. Okay? And basically what you do is any worries that you have, any prayers that you have, Write it down on a piece of paper, so you're helping to release that energy, and then put it into that God box. And it's like the 3D physical representation of you surrendering your worries to the universe. This is really going to help you, right? Also, a part of your purpose is going to be you giving speeches to people. Like perhaps you and your divine counterpart, you're going to be you're going to be testifying. You're going to be sharing your testimony with other people. So you're going to be speaking about your journey and what you've went through and everything that you've learned and how you've grown and what you've accomplished this entire time. And you're going to be speaking to people, whether this is just like in a small setting, whether this is in a large setting, but this is a part of your purpose, is you sharing your testimony. So you'll be attending speeches, attending seminars, attending workshops, you know, spiritual workshops, or anything that like that can be. So you have solar plexus chakra. Your solar plexus chakra is that creation. That's like your inner power. Okay? And it's saying it's safe for you to be powerful. It's safe for you to be powerful and to take charge of your life in positive ways. You know what you need to do. Start showing up. Start taking charge of your life. Start showing up in the version of yourself that you were always destined to be. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition, because your body is receiving a lot of these messages. Trust what you feel and trust what you hear intuitively. So they really want you to really tap into your power and really listen to your intuition more and really trust your intuition more. And also, ask your angels to help you with whatever it is that you're dealing with. Ask your angels to help assist you. Your angels are there to guide you and protect you, but they can only intervene and help you and assist you when you call on them. So call on your archangels. You have Archangel Michael. You have Archangel Raphael. You have Archangel Gabriel, Uriel, Metatron. Some of you have Goddess Isis, an ascended master who's your spirit guide. Call on them for help and they will come and they will assist you. They will intervene. What they can do in the spirit realm is far more greater than what you can do in the physical realm. So allow them to work on your behalf in the spiritual realm. That's what they're there for. Alrighty. Let's see. Any other messages? There's too many cards. Anything else, angels? Anything else? Crystals. They're telling you to get some crystals, to wear crystals around you. That's also going to help you to protect your energy. Thank you so much, angels. I suggest that when you go to a spiritual shop somewhere in your area and purchase you some crystals whenever you can, whenever you have the money to do so. Purchase you some crystals, and it would probably be better for you to go to like an actual shop versus like online, you know, because you're not sure if all these crystals that you buy online are real or not. That's one thing. And also, when you go inside the spiritual shop, go to whatever crystal you feel most drawn to. That's going to be the crystal that you need. And they're saying that one of your spiritual gifts is you are profoundly, where'd it go? You are profoundly clairvoyant. Clairvoyant is the ability to see. So your clairvoyance could be, some of you, your clairvoyant gift is you have very, very vivid dreams. And if you tend to remember a lot of your dreams when you wake up, get yourself a dream journal and start writing those dreams down, because those are messages. Okay, some people are clairvoyant where they receive visions and messages just by being awake. Okay, so you'll see an image of something and you'll have a whole message that comes to you. So you're very profoundly clairvoyant. So really you have to trust in what you see. Okay, me personally, I'm more of an awake clairvoyant. Like I'll see things I'll see it in my third eye. Right? I'll see it in my third eye, see it in my head, but I don't really tend to the vivid dreams, I don't tend to remember a lot of my dreams. Okay, I tend to dream with my eyes open. All right, but everybody's different. Everybody's different. There are people that actually have very vivid dreams, people that lucid dream. Especially if you lucid dream, this is really for you. If you lucid dream, a lot of your dreams have very powerful messages in them. Because when you are in the dream state, you are in a very, like, you're much more connected to your power when you're in the dream state. And that's a gift. It's really a gift because not everybody remembers their dreams. But the thing is, you can be receiving messages, collective messages through your dreams. You know, like, think of it this way. What if you have a dream and then you write it down and you have a message for it? What you could possibly do is go out there on TikTok, explain your dream, talk about the message that you got from it, and then just put it out there on TikTok, and then just pray that it reaches whoever it needs to reach. Because you have no idea. You can help thousands, tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people with what, because we are all one. We are all one consciousness, right? So if you needed to hear that message, I guarantee you it's a wave of people that needed to hear it too. Let's see, what else? What else? If you are enjoying this reading and would like to book a personal reading with me, go on over to the link in my bio. And you can book a reading with me there. Also, if you would like to donate to my Cash App is $queenstp. My Cash App, is $queenstp. Something is better than nothing. What I always do is, to everyone that donates, I say a personal prayer for you. I pray for each person individually, personally, right? So this is also another thing. If you want prayer, if you want someone to pray for you in your life, your situation, donate. I will pray for you. That's my discipline. That's what me and God, that's our agreement. For anyone if it's led on your spirit to donate of any sort. It doesn't, no matter how big nor small. I don't discriminate. Okay. I always say something is better than nothing. But to everyone that donates, I must pray for them individually. Okay. But honestly, I love doing that because praying for others really increases, like, your relationship with God, because you're talking to God more. And when you're loving God's children, you just feel so much more connected to God. So really praying for other people is just as powerful as you praying for yourself. So another thing, and this is something you already know. Shield yourself. Protect your energy. You've been knowing this for the longest time. You already know that you got to protect your energy, because you know that your energy is precious, and not everybody deserves to have access to your energy, because some people can come around your energy and they want to just drain it. They want to just suck you dry, and they want you to just pour all into their cup, and you just left sitting here empty. No, you got to protect your energy. Listen, so what if in the past you gave people your energy that did not deserve it? So what? That's in the past. What you can do right now in this present moment is to learn from those mistakes and do not make the same mistake again. The thing is, because you've been around so many energy vampires, people that was taking your energy, you are now able to discern and see those people head on. You can now see them from like a mile away. You'll know who they are as soon as they approach you. And as soon as you can tell and you can feel that energy, walk away. Walk away. Because with these energy vampires, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. You give them a little bit of your energy, then they're going to want all of your energy. No. See, those types of people, they do not know how to get energy vampires do not know how to fulfill their energy within themselves. So they require other people's energy to fuel them. But listen, you are not an ATM of energy. People can't just go access your energy whenever they want to. So if people want to be around your energy, they have to reciprocate your energy. And if they're not reciprocating your energy, you need to move around. You need to move around, because this new phase of your life is going to require you to have your energy at a high vibration. And if you are around people that are of a lower vibration, it's going to weigh you down. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you. Oh, I like that, girl. Energy is non-refundable. Oh, girl. Yes. Come on now. I love that. What was I saying? Because when you deal with people that are constantly wanting your energy, you have no idea what type of, like, people hold spirits in them, okay? And a lot of times what people want to do is they like, those people want to touch you all the time. They want to transfer their energy onto you. Like, you ever noticed, oh, that's what I was saying, you know, people that tend to complain a lot, people that tend to just be so negative on everything, you know, get away from those people. People that find a hard time staying in gratitude, being grateful for things. You know, people that feel like, if you have a strong relationship with God, right, and you're around other people that don't really have that type of relationship, they like, well, no, I don't do that. Like, you got to get away from those people. You got to get away from those people. Okay, you got to be around more people that have morals like you, right? And it's so important for you to start protecting your energy, because especially now, let me tell you, especially now, the weather is getting warmer. We just had Mother's Day, right? We're entering into late spring, early summer. We're entering into summer season. So a lot of people, everybody's finna be out. Everybody's finna be outside. And everybody's finna be sitting here trying to find energy that they can leech off of people. No more. No more. Do not allow these people to just drain you of your energy. That's all I'm going to say with that. Because I'll say one more thing. Because some people, what they'll do is, people that's always trying to get energy from somebody else, they feel entitled to everybody else's energy. And then when you start giving them your energy, maybe more than once, then they'll start feeling entitled to your energy. And because you got such a good heart, you may start giving it to them. But no, you got to set those boundaries. You got to set those boundaries, where people realize that they can't access your energy whenever they want to. Heart chakra healing. A lot of you are healing your heart chakra right now. And the thing is, you know, like, now that spring is here, and, you know, the green leaves on the trees are sprouting, spend time outside near the trees, because okay. Here we go. Anyway, so the heart chakra is green. Okay. Spend time around more green things, like the grass, the trees, the leaves. Spend more time around that, because that's going to give you that heart chakra healing. Wearing the color green, wearing crystals that are green. Okay, we have to realize that colors hold energy as well. That Moldavite crystal is a heart chakra healing crystal. See, a lot of you went through, like last year, a lot of you went through this thing where you were learning how to set boundaries with yourself and with your energy, because a lot of people were coming towards you and they were energy vampires. Okay. And you had to learn this lesson on how to set proper boundaries with yourself, so that you are no longer susceptible to these energy vampires, and that these people are no longer feeling so entitled to your energy where they're, you know, getting too invasive in your life, where it's like these people are constantly in your face. They're constantly calling you. They constantly wanted you to come here. You got, it's no more of that. It's no more of that. So now you're in this energy now where you've been kind of chilling, kind of to yourself. But when you really start putting yourself back out there, you have a strong light to you. So you're going to be attracting a lot of that to you. So you have to be able to discern people that are worth your energy and people that are not worth your energy, right? Because a person that does not have boundaries with their own energy, and they're constantly trying to just feed off of everybody else, constantly trying to cling on to everybody else, they don't have boundaries with their own energy. So you have to have boundaries with your own, so that they can learn how to have boundaries with their energy, right? It's a process. It's a process. But as soon as you start feeling drained, leave the premises. It's nothing personal. It's just, I just can't have this energy drain me right now. That's all. Also, vegetarian, vegan. A lot of you are really being called to go more plant-based with your diet. Really go plant-based, because eating more fruits and vegetables is what's going to give you a lot more energy. Because, you know, they say you are what you eat. You are what you eat. So when you eat a lot of, you know, when you eat like animals, the animals are dead that you're eating. So you're eating death. You're putting death into your body. But when you eat like fruits and vegetables, you eat an apple, you eat a thing of celery, you eat some lettuce, you eat a tomato. Those are living things. Yes, they're living. So you're putting life into your body. That's where you'll feel good, when you eat They say you are what you eat. So when you eat more fruits and vegetables, you'll feel more alive and you'll feel more energized. But when you eat stuff like a lot of meat and a lot of heavy stuff, that's when you kind of feel a little drained. But have a balance. Have a balance. Because I understand a lot of us, like, we grew up eating meat so often that it's kind of hard to move away from it. But find healthier ways of doing it. You know, making sure that you have salads, making sure that you're eating a lot of vegetables, making sure that you have vegetables in each of your dishes, right? Or another thing is, like, you know, instead of maybe having like some junk food as a snack, have like some fruit as a snack, right? Little stuff like that. That's just little things on you just gradually making changes into your diet is what's going to help you. Let's see. Said, I love broccoli. Oh, yes, I love broccoli. I love putting broccoli in like pasta or stuff like that. Like an Alfredo. Oh, yes, so good. Like, what else is good? Like, I'll eat celery just plain. I love cucumbers. One thing I don't like is carrots. I couldn't do carrots. I don't know. And that's probably why I got such horrible eyesight. But yeah, I mean, we've been having a lot of stuff where like we get like pineapples, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, pineapple, I said that already, watermelon, all of that kind of stuff, oranges, anything. She's like, what? I love carrots. I don't get how y'all eat those. I mean, okay, having carrots in like a soup or something is different, but just like a raw carrot, like, you know how you be having like a vegetable platter and you have the ranch. I do not touch those carrots. But let me, to those of you that actually have, those of you that actually really like carrots, do you have like great eyesight? Like, is that thing true about like if you eat a lot of carrots, it helps with your eyesight? I don't know. Let me see. Like yes, but you got 20/20 vision. I'm like, my eyes are already kind of gone, so I can care less about that. I mean, I don't see. Like, nope, I wear glasses. Yeah, I wear contacts and glasses. I have my contacts in right now. My glasses are in here, in my drawer. But yeah, I've been wearing glasses since I was 7 years old. And I started wearing contacts when I was 14. Yep. Wish I had 20/20. Nope. Like, I just wonder, like, people that actually, like, can see with their own naked eyes without assistance. It's like, how? Anyway. Archangel Michael is working closely with you. If you hear sirens, that's Archangel Michael. If you see the numbers 911, that's Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is the angel that is guiding you throughout this connection, also providing protection, providing healing, and providing the insight that you need on where to go. Right? Archangel Michael. Let's see. More messages. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, you know what? I think I'm done. I think I'm done pulling cards. I think I'm done with all of this. I'm gonna just take a step back. But yeah, so while I'm putting all this up, one more time, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, please go over to the link in my bio and you are able to book on my website. If you enjoyed this reading and you would like to donate to my Cashapp, please donate. My Cashapp is $queenstp. My Cashapp is $queenstp. One more time, $queenstp. That's my Cashapp. Please, if you feel led on your spirit to donate, please donate. And I also say this, to every person that donates, I say a personal prayer for you. So even if you want, like, if you just want someone to pray for you, you have a prayer request, if it's something that you're dealing with and you need someone to pray for you, send something on Cash App. Even if it's maybe like $1, $2 on Cash App, and then put in the description box what you want me to pray for. Do that. I could give you an example. I had some person, pay me on Cash App, and then their message was, can you please pray for me and my mother for our relationship to get better? So that this person had, an issue with their mother, so they were wanting to have like a better relationship, So yes, do that. I will add this in there. Oops, sorry, y'all. Okay, so before I go, anyone want to just ask questions before I go? Anything you want to know, you are welcome. Oh wait, let me put this scrunchie on. Okay, are there any questions? Any questions about twin flames? Any questions about spirituality that you want to know? Because I'll still stay on live for a little bit longer. I'm just not like doing readings. I think that's enough. Yes. Oh, okay. How to channel? You have to channel by allowing yourself to be open to your intuition, really. When you allow yourself to be open, and the way that you allow yourself to be open is you have to spend time in solitude so that you start hearing God's voice. When you learn to hear God's voice and you start trusting what you hear and you strengthen that, then what's going to happen is God is going to start speaking to you and you'll really feel it. And then at other times, God will start speaking through you. So the way for you to learn how to channel is for you to start spending more time in solitude, spending more time with God. That's what's going to help you, because you have to learn how to hear God's voice. Someone else asked, any experience with court and custody? And my own personal experience, it was because my parents were divorced and we were, my sister and I were minors when my parents got divorced. So we kind of got caught in the middle at some point in time. But me personally, no, because like never had to go to court for my own personal reasons. I don't have children yet. I'm not dealing with any type of, anything like that where I'm co-parenting with somebody else. So don't have much experience with that. But in my own experience, I will say that when it comes with like co-parenting and stuff like that in custody, make sure that it's the betterment of the children. That's what's most important. Because what I have seen is that sometimes what a parent will do is one parent will be spiteful towards the other parent, and they'll try to like hold on or try to like be very unfair with the custody and, visitation and all of that, just because they want to get back at the other parent. Don't do that. Don't jeopardize do not jeopardize the relationship that a child or children can have with their parent, all because you two are upset. Don't put the children in the middle of that. Do what's best for the children. Okay, make sure that everything is fair. Make sure everything is just. Because both parents really want to be in a child's life. So it's like, don't take that away from someone. Or, if someone's trying to take that away from you, make sure that you speak up, speak your truth and say, no, I'm not. No, I want fairness here. Come up with a solution. Like, hey, because what if they're trying to say like, oh, well, you only get visitation once a month. It's like, well, what if I get visitation every weekend? That's not fair. Stuff like that. They say closed mouth don't get fed. Okay. What's the difference between false twin flames and actual twin flames? I had made a video about this. I don't believe that there is a such thing as a false twin flame. I just feel like that's just something that this new age spirituality had created just so they can a lot of people with all of these labels, it's like, listen, twin flames are rare. You are either a twin flame or you are not. There's no such thing as a false twin flame. Okay. There's twin flames, there's soulmates, there's karmics, right? A lot of times a false twin flame, they're talking about a karmic. It's like, just call it a karmic, personally. Yeah, but you're either a twin flame or you're not. Can we eat fish, salmon, or shrimp? Listen, your body, you do what you want to do. You want to eat your fish and stuff like that. If you still want to eat shrimp and salmon, fish, stuff like that, because stuff like, I feel like in salmon, it's kind of like a little bit of protein that's in there. But just make sure that you're creating you're cooking it in a healthy way, right? Make sure that you have a lot of vegetables on the side when you make those dishes, What does it mean to see red birds all the time? Cardinals. What does it mean when you see cardinals all the time? So when you see a cardinal is pretty much where it's a spiritual animal. So someone from the other side that has passed away, that is that's like, you know, an indication that someone from the other side that has passed away is coming to contact you to say hello, to say hi, how are you doing, to just check in on you. Or they could be letting you know that they've completely crossed over to the other side and they are peaceful, you know. So a lot of times when you see cardinals, it's confirmation that you're on the right path. Or let's say you were talking about something about your life and then you saw a cardinal, that's confirmation that whatever you are saying is exactly right. So cardinals could either be past loved ones or they could be your spirit guides, you know. And also if you see a cardinal and you know you've lost somebody in the past, a loved one, and you feel a sense of peace, that's them coming to let you know like, hey, I'm at peace. I'm cool. I'm fine. You know, continue to live your life. Live for you. I'm fine. Yes. How can I get into tarot safely? Pray for protection. Pray for protection. So before you go in there and start reading the cards and everything, make sure you pray out. Pray for like protection. I always pray for like auras to be put around me. I pray for angels to surround me and everything. When you basically pray for that protection, then you eliminate any type of negative energy that could enter, and then you're only allowing the positive energy to be there. So that's kind of how you enter it safely. Do I need a mentor for spiritual practice? It wouldn't hurt to have a mentor for spiritual practice. Like especially if you see someone that's very spiritual and they're further along their journey and everything, and they have a lot of wisdom and a lot of insight, and you would like to know how they got to that point, then reach out to them, talk to them and say, see if they would be interested in just helping you a little bit along your journey. Like they say, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So if you know that you want to learn more about spirituality, you want to go to like spend time with an actual person, learning from them, they just say, hey, listen, like I'm really getting into spirituality and I would like to know if like some insight or some advice or some wisdom that you may be able to offer me. Would I be able to, would we be able to like have conversations about spirituality so I could learn from you? A lot of times when you come to somebody with that energy, you're looking at them in a place of respect, because you see that they're knowledgeable, and two, you're like, I see that you have something. I see that you are very knowledgeable of something, and I would love to learn that. Will you teach me? I guarantee you they will be so willing to teach you, right? Because we are all teachers, we are all students. So yes, I do believe that having a mentor is very, very important. Do you believe that someone who betrayed you could truly be a twin flame? Listen, you know that this person is your twin flame because you feel it deep within, right? And you heard those sirens? Yes. So yes, this person could, but it really just depends on what happens, because it's like, when you truly feel deep down that this person is your twin flame and you've gotten that confirmation that they are your twin flame, they are. And a lot of times what happens is there's one awakened twin and there's one matrix twin that's asleep, right? Hold on. Where's mine? Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me get... Where'd you go? Hold on. Gross. Okay, so what happens is you have one awakened twin and then you have one matrix twin. The awakened twin is more so in the spirit, the soul. The matrix twin, the unawakened one, is more so in their ego, the flesh, which is not really them. It's just a version that they have to pretend to be. And a lot of times what they're doing is, when they're so much in their ego, because what they were doing is more so self-serving and satisfying them, in a way it did betray, in a way, their twin, but they were in their ego when they did it. They weren't in their soul when they did it. So it's not like the soul wanted to do it, but it's because the ego did not know what else to do, so the ego has to do what it had to do. That's a lot of times what happens. And that's where forgiveness has to come in, you know. Right. Yeah, a lot of times they were sucked into the matrix for so long that they didn't realize that they're fighting. The thing is, everything is spiritual. They're fighting off these demons, you know. Like they could have been fighting off, like they could have been battling with their own inner demons, and they're trying to fight those off. And sometimes when they're not as strong in spirit, it's harder for them to fight that off, right? Yeah, so a twin flame is not the same thing as we have things in common. A twin flame is the literal other half of your soul. A twin flame is one soul split into two bodies, right? And there's a lot of synchronicities, a lot of signs. And the thing is, this is how you know when you truly met your twin flame. You met them, and it was like a very magnetic connection that you felt with them instantly. You felt that you knew this person. And sirens, once again, you felt that you've known them. You felt this strong, intense connection. And when you looked into their eyes, you felt a sense of peace. You felt a sense of like love. And when you looked into their eyes, and it's like you can look into their eyes and it doesn't get awkward. It just feels like lovely. You know what I'm saying? But also you have a lot of signs and synchronicities that can relate to you all's lives. But the true indication is that after you met your twin flame, you go through a deeper spiritual awakening. You start to heal yourself. A lot of things start coming up to the surface. So if you feel like as if you kind of went into the dark night of the soul after you met them, that's truly your twin flame. Because your twin flame is a catalyst for your healing. Yes. Yes, many people do not have a twin flame. What they did is they ran into a soulmate and they're thinking that this is their twin flame, but it's just really, because a lot of people wanted to be a twin flame just because it was trending and everything. A lot of people want to jump on the bandwagon, but it's like, baby, that's a soulmate. It's still wonderful. A soulmate is wonderful to have, but I'm telling you, the people that want to be a twin flame just for the aesthetic, just for the title, they're truly probably not even twin flames, honestly. Because the thing is, the twin flame journey is not for the weak. It's an intense journey that really like, it's a lot. It traumatizes you. It affects you in so many different ways. Like you feel tired because it's an exhausting journey. So it's like, if you're not feeling this heaviness, you're not on this twin flame journey. And a lot of people think, oh, they're my twin flame. We're just such loving people. And if you ain't feeling no heaviness, baby, if you ain't going through no dark night of the soul, if you ain't got to deal with no healing, if you not sitting here and just all of this stuff is coming up to the surface ever since you met this person, I'm sorry, baby, but they're not your twin flame. You may not be a twin flame, but they can be a soulmate. There's nothing wrong with that, because a soulmate is a soul connection. Congratulations, you ran into a soul connection. Wonderful, beautiful. But yeah, a lot of people wanted to be a twin flame just because it's like, here's what happened. It's like people, like twin flames kind of like, there was a wave of twin flames coming together, one of the separation, and everybody's kind of just trying to figure out what the hell just happened. And all of a sudden people start talking about twin flames, and it's like, bro, this is exactly what I was feeling. Yes, finally I found my tribe. And then when a tribe finds each other, everybody sees, like, it's like people from outside the club watching the tribe get together, and they like, well, I want to be one too. And it's like, you don't want this. You don't want what it comes with it. Like, yes, it looks all glitterously and glittery glammy, but you don't want the intensity that comes with it. That's what they don't understand. That's what they don't get. It's like, you want to deal with all of this? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's see. It was like, yeah, you don't want to twin. Soulmates are easier. They are a little easier, because soulmates tend to like, when soulmates get together, it's kind of like you y'all get together, and there may be some hardship along the way, but like you tend to get together quickly. Twin flames, you spend a lot of time. You spend time in separation more. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think it was. Okay, what's better, a twin or a soul? I will honestly say neither is better than the other because both are amazing things. It's just one is more difficult than the other. That's what I would say. It was like, yeah, I've never had someone consume my heart and mind so much. Yeah, you're designed to be that way because this is the whole part of the journey. That driving force is love. Ooh, I'm not trying to comment. What does it mean when someone hands you a red ribbon? I would probably say this. The color red symbolizes different things. Red, you know, like the red ribbon could mean, like red means love. Red can mean root chakra, but also that red ribbon could also be like the red string of fate, where there's like one partner over here, one partner over here. That red string of fate is bringing those two together. That's what that can mean. But yeah. The awakened one goes through more. Oh yeah, they do. Because the awakened one is understanding everything that's going on right now. And they're kind of just, and they're feeling all of this energy, feeling all of this pain. And they're just waiting for the unawakened to kind of awaken to the truth. That's why it's not for the weak. Just get up and do it. Yes, this is my brother's shirt. He has a business. Sell us a dream. This is his shirt. There's something on the back. Yes. Well, you probably can't see it. I don't even know what's on the back, but yeah. Okay, so I will say this about twin flames. So what I feel is probably prolonging a lot of the separation with twin flames is because people are in separation and they need to know, or they need to be taught kind of how to heal themselves while they're in separation. So I wrote a book. It's called Healing the Soul from the Twin Flame Journey. And I have an audio book where I read aloud my whole entire book. I split it up into multiple series, and it's on my YouTube channel. Terriann Belle is my YouTube channel, and it's on my playlist. I have a playlist titled Twin Flames. You go to that playlist, you scroll down to the bottom, and then you're going to see, it's going to say Twin Flame series, and you'll see like the thumbnail will say Healing the Soul from the Twin Flame Journey, and it'll be each different part. So I highly recommend going to check out that book. Listening to the audio, like it's the whole book. It's explaining what it's split up into two modules. So first I'm talking about, you know, how the purpose of the twin flame journey. I talk about how, you know, signs that they are in twin flame, how it affects your mind, body, and soul, and how we have to heal ourselves because twin flame is about healing your inner child. So the second module goes into healing your inner child and how you can heal your mind, body, and soul, and understanding the journey from a much broader perspective than what you may perceive it to be right now. So I highly recommend going to check that out. Okay, it's on my YouTube channel under Twin Flames. It's called Twin Flame Series, Healing the Soul of the Twin Flame Journey. It's there. So if you are ever, you know, just needing some guidance about how to heal, really recommend doing that. Because I used to do these twin flame coaching like a couple of years ago, and I wanted to be able to, a lot of people were dealing with the same exact issue and problem. So I'm like, what if I can just create like an online course to help everyone to understand what this journey is and how they can heal themselves, so I can help everybody. Boom, there it is. The wisdom is out there. All you got to do, like, it's out there. You can take a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it, right? So it's out there. So all you got to do is just listen. You ain't got to read the book. All you got to do is listen. You know what I'm saying? And it's a multiple part series. So it could be some stuff where you driving in your car and you listening to one video, or, you know, just whatever you got to do. but it will explain a lot. Yes, a lot of times you do communicate with each other through music, because you'll be hearing lyrical songs and it'll really resonate with your situation. And that's just pretty much like confirmation of what you're dealing with. About the chosen twins, I'm sorry, I've never heard of something like that. I'm sorry. So what happens when they awaken, part of it is their free will, but part of it is also like, what happens is whenever we go into like your awakening and everything, you kind of get thrusted into it. You get thrusted into it, but it's your free will on how you move and navigate through it. So when you continue to move through it, or when you continue to distract, you know what I'm saying? But what's happening is that because twins coming together is all a part of this divine plan for God's kingdom, what God's going to do is God's telling people like, you need to do this, you need to do this. And if they're not listening, God's going to force them to make them do it, because you can't move around it. It's like, this is my word, this is my law, and like my word is final. So these people think that they're trying to run everything. No, they don't run anything. They don't run anything. You can't, like, if God has ordered something, you can't try to maneuver around God. So that's the thing. It's about like, you know, they're using kind of like their own free will to kind of venture away. But what's going to happen is God is going to smack them to where they need to be. So the thing is, they're going to constantly get smacked in the face, constantly hit tower moment after tower moment until they do what God has called them to do. Right? Like, I've come to a point, time isn't real anymore. That's kind of how I feel. Like, how is it already May? Don't get it. It's almost the summertime. Right. 3:30. Okay. Well, you know what, y'all? I'm about to hop off this live. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me. Thank y'all so much for your questions and all about that kind of stuff. Everything. What do I think about Scorpios? They're water signs. They're the spiciest of the water signs. You know, like, you ever get stung by a Scorpio? Is it the scorpion? Like, they're cool people because they're very, very, you know, cool. I've always ran into really great Scorpios, right? Whatever this thing. Okay, yes. Okay, so thank y'all so much. And before we go, remember, if you want to learn more about twin flames, check out my twin flame series on my YouTube channel. Playlist Twin Flames, and it's called Twin Flame Series. It's that whole book. Listen to it. All you gotta do is listen to it. Another thing, if you want a personal reading with me, so I can help you with your personal situation with your twin flame, go to the link in my bio and then go ahead and book on my website. Thank you. And if you enjoyed this message, if you enjoyed this word, if you enjoyed these questions and you would like to donate to my Cash App, my Cash App is $queenstp. $queenstp. I will write it in real quick just in case you want to look at it. $queenstp if you want to go ahead and donate to my Cash App. Alrighty, I want to thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all so much for hopping on this live. And I hope you come back next time when I hop on live again. What's today? Tuesday? Oh, to all of the mothers out there, happy belated Mother's Day to you. Hope you all had a lovely, amazing Mother's Day. You all are the superheroes of this world. We love you and cherish you and appreciate you so much. And I hope everyone has an amazing rest of their week. I hope you're having a prosperous, productive, and peaceful rest of your week. That's all I got to say. Alrighty. Much love to y'all, okay?